Hello. I am going to be doing some FL Studio stuff, and I'm going to start this by showing people the piano roll, which you just get to by finding things as a sampler, right-clicking, and going to piano roll. And it looks like this. Okay. So this button is the play button up here. This gray button up here. So you press it, and this thing moves, and you can place down notes and by left clicking, but you'll see that it doesn't make any actual sound. So that's where a lot of people actually do get messed up. They don't know like what to do. So you go in here, go to packs, and then you have a whole bunch of these. You got like drums, you got guitar, and I'm gonna go to piano because I just like them, and I'm gonna use piano too. You just click it and drag it up and place it on the sampler, and there you go. And then when you play it, yeah, it'll sound like that. It'll loop and infinitely. So that's just basic stuff. You can, these are all the notes, they're pitches and stuff, so that's good. So what this is, these are just a whole bunch of different things. I'm going to be going through them eventually, right now in fact. So the main tool is this one right here. It's the pen tool. It's what you use to place stuff down. And you can go to the end of a note and drag it out to make it shorter and longer. And then this tool right next to it is the paintbrush tool. It's makes you just drag it, you click and drag it to the left, and it makes a whole bunch of the notes. And say you make a note smaller, like make it smaller, and then you click on it again, and then it'll place down smaller notes. So that's really useful. And then I don't know what this does, I'll be honest. So it's gonna get some our notes back so we can use some more. Then we have this, which doesn't do anything, I guess. And then this is the cutter. It cuts notes in half. And this is the select tool. You select stuff, like you just drag a box over. And then if you want to copy notes, you drag over, you press Control C and then Control V. And then you go back to this, you just click on it and drag it up. The entire thing will move with it, so that's good. And that's how you copy stuff. Or if you just want to move the single pattern you have, you just go to this, drag it over, go back to pen, and then you can move it up and down like that. And then this is the zoom tool. You just drag it, and you only see what you drag it over. So, and then you, if you want to see everything, you right-click, and that just shows you your entire project. And then there's this, which just lets you hear individual notes. Yeah, it's not very useful. Okay, so let's just get a long note across the entire thing, like that. And then go into here, this little arrow down, and we have File, Edit, and Tools. Now, Tools, it has a whole bunch of useful stuff. So it has stuff like Chop, which will just chop it and make it do different stuff, like here, play it. And then go to Tools, Chop. And if you click here, it'll open up this big file, and you can just click 3 notes. Yeah, and so it just cuts it into different things, so that's good. And then say you have a chord like this. That's not a very good chord, but whatever. And then you go to Tools, and then you go to Strum. Yeah, that's what that does. So then you go back and just play around with those. They're all, most of them are pretty useful. And then you got View, which just can change colors and stuff. And then you have helpers, which I don't use really. And then there's snap. Main snap is if you zoom out, the snap gets larger and larger. Like you can move it a more limited amount of times. And then the more you zoom in, the more what's the word? Accurate it gets. So like that, and then if I zoom in even more, you can really start to, edit the notes. And that is almost everything in this. Almost everything. You can go into chord also, and then click on the chord you want, so minor, and then you can get a C minor. And that's pretty much it. There's like minors, majors, all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's a short thing on how to use the piano roll. So hope it was useful at all.